Hello everyone, we are in Shenzhen, China. So it's not in the Mexico City, okay? Today is a big day. Today we invited three friends. One is Philip, he is the CEO of the OK Tickets. And another friend is Ulafano, he is the CEO of the Maxbelia in Mexico. Another friend is, you are very familiar, is our YonSuite group president. He is hold our global business for the middle enterprise.
It's a pleasure being here. My name is Philippe. I'm the CEO for Latin America at OK Ticket. OK Ticket is now one of the newest partners with Yonyou, and we're really proud of being part of the Yonyou family.
Thank you very much, Sonny. My name is Wilfredo Moreno. I'm a managing partner from Maxbelia. We are a professional services company that are focused on implementing.
I first time meet Ulafano in Mexico City is 2 years ago. Do you know that we meet in the where? We meet in the traditional market.
Yes.
And Ulafano share me the tequila and the taco. I don't forget that moment.
Yeah,
that's the Mexican bonding
exactly.
way, right?
Yes.
Exactly.
I'm very happy to hear, and very pleasure to see our partners from Latin America and Mexico enjoying our global partner ecosystem.
So today we will talk 5 topics. The first topic we talk about opportunity, and then the partnership with the Yonyou in the global ecosystem. Yonyou have a lot of the Chinese companies. He has opened his branch factories in Mexico, in Brazil, in some countries in America. So I think this is a good opportunities. We need to grab it. As I remember 2 years ago, I go to Mexico City. I cannot find Chinese restaurants there.
Okay.
But 2 years ago, I come to Mexico City. I very easy to find, to try our traditional foods. This is the change. I will invite 3 VIPs to share your opinions. What's the difference change in the America and Mexico? Okay, Philip, you first.
Yeah, I mean, one of the things that I've realized is that Latin America has gotten a big new or renewed economic growth or renewed economic momentum. And this could be explained by several different factors, but between the most important ones is usually everything regarding this interoperability within the regions. And I'm not just saying all of our countries working together, but also because of these relationships with Asia and Africa that are spending a lot of foreign investment into the region. And obviously this create this dire need to, quick digital adoption. So that's one of the most important opportunities that I guess that Chinese companies could harvest from our region.
Well, I love that in your introduction you mentioned the local Chinese food that you are able to find in Mexico, yes. Because probably everybody is aware that food is very important for us.
Yes.
Yeah. It's part of our culture, and that is a significant relation that I see between China and Mexico. It's not only the comparisons that we can find between the culture, but also, and this is also that it's very deep into Mexican culture, the root and the influence that we have for Chinese culture. So it's great to grow this relation also with technology, and we are looking forward to increase our market share with Yonyou.
I think the China's people's Catholic that is hardworking. But I go to Mexico, I find it's not only Chinese people is hardworking, but for the Mexico City persons, it's also hardworking.
Okay.
Oh, it means a lot of opportunity. It's the overseas opportunity to welcome like our company across the regions. We see its difference, strengths the advantage. APAC is a faster growing, with China driving AI plus cloud integration and scalable emerging as a Southeast Asia's hub. So for our customers, YonSuite's global architecture connects supply chains seamlessly in Latin America. For example, we've helped companies like TB Win and Okama capture the nearshoring opportunity, boosting effectively and unlocking access to new global markets.
As I was mentioning at the very beginning, Ray, all of those things you just mentioned are part of these economical factors that are getting this economic growth in the region. And it's growing pretty fast. So if we add that up with some environmental factors, I think that we get the perfect ingredient in order to come up with this environment of growth.
So we are very curious. Before that we go to Mexico, do you know the Yonyou before?
Read a piece of an article that the Financial Times published some years ago about promising IT vendors from Asia, and Yonyou was at the top of the list. The Financial Times, they were mentioning that this is a company that is growing in the market. They are the champion for enterprise solutions in the Asia Pacific region, so definitely for us was a very interesting point to get in contact with Yonyou.
It's very amazing. So my next question is for Rafano and Philip. What led you partner with Yonyou?
One of the reasons why we look into Yonyou solution is right now the impression that you get in Mexico, from China, is that you have this country that is manufacturing titan, that has all these different products that are built here, and of course you need to have proper infrastructure, IT services to support that operation, and we look into that as a very good competitive advantage that we can bring to the Latin American and especially to the Mexican market.
Okay, this is a funny story. The first time I ever heard about Yonyou, Sunny, was about 2 years ago, when I was the Chief Strategy and Product Officer of a big multinational company back in Mexico. I don't know how, but it got to my mind that you guys were kind of the biggest ERP of the APEC. And I pick up the phone to Justin and say, hey Justin, guess what? I'm in a new company, so how are we trying it together? So it took a while, but now we are working together. Win-win situation.
Yes.
We can harvest all of the Yonyou's scale and brand, and we can also help you guys to understand more like the locals and the subtleties of each country. So we're very proud. And the way of doing business, it's usually more trustworthy. So it's like you create bonds with your customers, and that is something really Mexican, I guess Latin American.
Yes, definitely.
Here our partners share their journey, moves me deeply. It enforces my belief in Yonyou and YonSuite back in 35 years of Yonyou, of industry expertise and large scale. Yonyou has assembled the largest R&D teams. So one case I'm proud of, Yonyou, a century-old French philosophy company. So in China, they request a major global ERP with YonSuite. Overcome challenges in local compliance and the speed. We deployed it in just a few months, far faster than in other global regions. This shows YonSuite can stand alongside global leaders. So for our customers, it means a fully digitalized end-to-end journey from finance to supply chain that helps them move faster, operate smarter, and grow strong.
So the product is the first one, okay? And this partnership is the second one, right? So you grow up very fast in the net, we mainly the stage 1 area. So my question is, do you have any experience about how to make our partnership can grow and better and better?
I believe that we already touched one of the most important points. The first is localization.
Yeah.
But it's important not only the language, but for the localization.
Okay, you mentioned it. The first one is languages for
Yes.
the localization. Yes, for the low-cost people, so he can easy to use this is the software. Quickly understand what is the process. Yeah.
From a user interface. But it's very user-friendly.
Behind the Yonyou, what is the meaning? Why we name this is a Yonyou? Yonyou that is mean the friend of the user. This is the Yonyou.
Okay.
So user's friend, this is our first culture's values for Yonyou. And the second one that is continue innovation.
Okay.
And finally, we are mentioned it's a professional striving. Yeah, just I mentioned, you need to be professional, you need to the work hacking.
I think that Mexico and China share a story that spans for centuries. So as you were mentioning, the Silk Road and all of that stuff. But I guess that we're now seeing a phase 2 of this relationship.
Definitely, yes.
I've seen that where Chinese companies are not just thinking of Mexico because of their manufacturing capabilities or maybe cost reduction opportunities or something like that. I think that we agree on this.
Yeah, we agree.
That's kind of the best country to do that, because the market is so big that you can sustain operations while you're investing in order to localize that product and do something with it. And as we were mentioning earlier, there are huge opportunities in Latin America, huge economic growth, and if from an economical, let's say, perspective, impressed me the most in my travels around Latin America about Chinese companies is that how quickly you react to market adversities and how quickly you can establish operations integrating within the local ecosystem. So those opportunities are there for harnessing, and obviously we're here for helping you out.
But from the Mexico City, how do you see the Chinese economies and Chinese management surveil in this market?
So yeah, I think that there are huge scale opportunities for companies, and as I said, there is a big market opportunity there to I don't know, sustain operations. I think that Chinese companies have a really big competitive edge in compared to even local big companies that are trying to expand internationally, because you're more disciplined and you have obviously better pricing strategies and better adaptability strategies as well. So I think it's a win-win situation either way, Sunny.
China is growing faster and become now is the second largest economies countries in the world, right? But he's very creative innovations.
Kind of
yes.
How we can merge both cultures together in order to come up with a better value proposition for the Latin American market.
So our global YonSuite ecosystem, right, is not only in the China. So we have spent very fast in the Asia Pacific and then America. I talked about the partnership, how this is very difficult, but it's very important. A good partnership, he can support Yonyou to move steady and grow faster. What's your opinions to share with us about this? What is the better systems?
Yes, it's the important things. I'm always inspired by Chinese companies going global, and their secrets is localized strategies empowered by intelligent digitalization. They reform a global pioneer industry leader operating in over 118 countries. They need a single intelligence platform for multi-lines, multi-series, and multi-time zone operations. With YonSuite, they unified management for 30 subsidiaries worldwide, launched new sites in as little as 3 weeks. We will continue build win-win ecosystem with global tech leaders, ISVs, and the service provider, integrating platforms.
So partner with our ecosystem. The first thing he said is convenient. It's not for the Yonyou. It's for the partner first. It's convenient to use some materials from Yonyou's support. Second one, words that is profitable. We do the business. The business you can make the business grow faster. You can make the profit. It's very happy, so we can share the different opinions here. Finally, we need to discuss a very hot topic is AI. This year, the DeepSeek come out, and a lot of Chinese companies, CEO and CTOs, he wanted to build these larger language modules. inside his companies. So my topic is about AI. So what is practical AIs can change the business management or in the industry's solutions? So what's your attentions you can share with us?
Very interesting because from one day to another, everybody became experts in artificial intelligence, right? Because right now, the board and the executive team from different companies are pushing or requesting their information officers to try to find the value that artificial intelligence, and everybody is looking to increase their market share, reduce cost, and to find some alternatives to grow their business leveraging the use cases with artificial intelligence. Besides that, I think that one of the most important topics that all companies that are looking into artificial intelligence need to take a lot of conscience and detail is expectation management, because it's important for them to understand not only what are the possibilities of how to implement this type of automation and the possibilities that they bring to the table. Besides generative AI, like DeepSeek, you already mentioned, they are challenging for organizations. You already mentioned the managing of the expectations.
I've been part of that wave where you kind of specialize in AI because otherwise you're gonna get out of job maybe.
Yes.
So you need to start researching, and one of the phrases that I stopped by and I really liked is that we need to start predicting and automating what's predictable in order to humanize what's essential in human-to-human relationships. So that's where I realized that there's still lots to come and lots to be learned of how AI would change the way we do business. I think that at OK Ticket, everything we do already is with AI. At least it's not replacing process, but it's enhancing or modifying processes that we already had in place. Therefore, we are streamlining our operation. We're making it more efficient. But yeah, I mean, it's part of the new world, and we need to be part of that change, and we need to become part of this new digital revolution, because otherwise we're gonna get eaten by it.
I totally agree with it. But the AI cannot to make the decisions by itself. It also needs to humans to make the decisions from these data from the AI.
Yeah.
Right.
I would like to mention that since I heard about DeepSeek, I was amazed because it's a very good representation of the Chinese mentality, how they were able to build this outstanding and amazing technology with limited resources.
When we were discussing the possibilities of Chinese companies coming into Latin America, I mentioned this disciplined approach into almost every single thing that you do. That literally gave you like a huge advantage in compared to some of our own countries in Latin America, because we're more, I don't know, unstructured. This is more like discipline and this holistic approach to different solutions, to integrate within the local ecosystem, to come up with a good value proposition, not just only on pricing, but on value proposition as well.
Yes.
That's something that we can harness together and we can learn together.
This is our good opportunity to experience to the global business with our partners for support our customer success. I know that we have released a new slogan for the YonSuite. It's one AI world, one YonSuite. So can you explain the concepts for our customers and partners?
The new branding in our brand strategy, one AI word, one YonSuite. So capture the version of the intelligent, borderless business world. AI and the globalization are becoming the dual engines of enterprise growth. The first one is engine. One engine, unified intelligence gateway for global business access. First, the second one is one platform. The third one is one follow, end-to-end data and process integration across all business domains. The one chain connects supply chain and the collaborative ecosystems. The fifth one is one global compliance and coordination across markets. The sixth one is one success, which YonSuite enterprise can build lasting competitive advantages and step confidential.
Liked a lot about the platform, Sunny, is that maybe for all of the partners watching us and future customers as well, is that it's really easy to use. For example, OkTicket integrates natively with YonSuite in order to be a built-in feature for corporate and travel expenses management with an automated electronic invoicing retrieval. The way we were able to do that is by this platform of little modules that connect themselves, and it's all API driven, so that's great, and that's really useful for companies that need to come up with a more flexible environment in order to...
But this is a business model. I think this is a business model. We need to become the win-win partners, right?
We will empower partners with online training, innovation labs, and assurance resources, just like our indicated training for partner in Malaysia. This year, Malaysia has become our overseas R&D and delivery hub. Our goal is every customer enjoy the same high quality, constant experience, whether they are a global brand in China, a Chinese enterprise going overseas, or a local company competing internationally.
What is the advantages for the YonSuite? YonSuite system is not only a purely cloud system, but he integrates the process because we have 37 years in China. Now we have know the business customers' needs. This is the first process. And the second, that is the data. Right? We need to make the decision. We need the data. The data from his private company, and the data from the industry. Say data from the social. And another one is we talked about the AI. Right? So the YonSuite system is only unit one, the platform. It integrates the process, the data, and the AI into one.
Yeah.
So it's one YonSuite and one the AI world.